Hello and welcome to Gutter Farms. We're back with another episode of the Minnesota Millennial Farmer map by Mapper's Paradise. And today we're going to finish up our corn harvest on field 2 and check out some new demo equipment, as well as get some other miscellaneous fall tillage jobs going here now that we've got some of our cornfields picked. Let's get into it. So we're back up in the yard here, and we've got another awesome surprise here. We've got this brand new John Deere S790 to demo with a 16 row header here with our choppers and our stompers installed on it. We've got some nice aftermarket tracks on this thing, and the dealer just called and said he's dropping off one more piece of equipment here for me. And he seems to be flying down the driveway here, but yeah, we've got our own setup kind of busy out in the field, so he's letting us demo a nice Brent auger wagon here, grain cart. We got a 1596 with tracks on it as well, so it looks like Clock Brothers Seed is got a slow harvest here, so he's helping the dealer out and delivering some equipment for him, it looks like. So let's hop on in this truck here with him and see if we can find a good spot to unload this thing. So I'm gonna just straighten this out a little bit here, and I think we're gonna drop this trailer right here and find something to pull this grain cart. I could probably hook it up to the 9RT. I know that would work out really well, but the 9RT is pretty slow in the field, and I'm thinking this 790 is going to really chew through some corn. And let's be honest, I just haven't driven my 8RX here in a little while, and so we need an excuse to do something with the 8RX. I feel confident it has the horsepower necessary to pull this grain cart, and if not, we can always have regrets later. So let's go ahead and get this hooked up here. See if I can get this going. It's looking pretty nice. Yeah, I think this is going to do all right. I've got weights on the front of the 8RX, and so we need to figure out, we're going to do this little cornfield on the other end. Is our goal. So I'm going to get this cart set up right over here, and we're going to actually have to maybe open up this big field a little bit to get our equipment back there. And so that's going to take just a moment. So we're going to leave that there. We're going to help the semi-driver here get going again, and then we'll get in this combine and get out in the field. All right, it looks like Mr. Clock is on his way back home. And so before we get the 790 out in the field, it looks like we've got a little bit of an issue up here with course play that needs to be sorted out. Yeah, this looks like an issue. We are stuck for some reason, so we're going to just whip around here and go unload this combine. I think he couldn't find a way to get into the crop to unload him, and it looks like this other guy's spinning circles down here. What are you doing, sir? Did you just get a little bit too tight of a turn and you can't quite get back to your waypoint, is what that looks like. We're going to do current waypoint, and then I'm going to do this to figure out where his waypoint is. He's the guy that's on the right, supposedly. And so he should be harvesting right here. And so I don't know why he got confused, but we're going to start at the closest waypoint and just say go. There you go. Nothing to worry about. And this guy thought we were unloading on the go, apparently. But now that he's pulled in, I should be able to just unload him manually. I might be in the way here once he gets going again, so unfortunately I'm going to have to sit and babysit for just a second, and then hopefully I'm going to be able to get these guys going on that big field 3 with some automation here and not have as many issues. I think for whatever reason, because we're down here on these short rows, it's having a little bit more problems than it was before. I'm not sure why. Looks like Clock Brother Seeds just got back to the shop there. I can see he pulled around the backside. And this semi's going to totally come and run into the back of my grain trailer, isn't he? Oh, just missed me. All right, so after some finagling, I think we've sorted out the current courseplay issues. So let's go ahead and get this 790 out to the field and at least get it opened up so we can get our equipment out there, because we definitely want to give this thing a shot this episode. We are running a bit long today as usual, and so I think we're going to just take this little bits off here on our way out to the field and wrap things up and really put this thing through the paces next time. But look at this thing go. 8 miles an hour, north of 200 bushel corn. We're already at 10%. So A, this is amazing corn. B, look at how wide that header is. This thing is a beast. Oh, we're looking forward to this. This is going to be amazing. We're just going to finish this out to the ditch here. And then let's think about, oops, get this header up. They won't let us demo more equipment if we break it. We need to think about how we're going to set up our trucks and stuff out here. So I think what we're going to do, let's go in cab here for a moment. Oh, look at the detail in this model. This is amazing. This is the 790 by Custom Modding, I believe. And so I'm loving this combine. The header is definitely the one by JHHG Modding. I know JHHG Modding also has a 790. I'm almost positive this is the one from Custom Modding that I'm using right now. However, they both have some really good models for this, so I strongly recommend checking out both of those modders if you're looking for some good, solid John Deere equipment. And so with that, I think what we're going to do is put this thing over here on this edge of the field and have him be ready to go when we do get back to harvesting. Actually, I leave my head up. We're going to turn this off. We don't want to waste our hours. And then we're going to go ahead and get the grain cart and a semi pulled out here as well. Maybe not the semi. I think we'll actually maybe just dump this into a semi up at the yard manually. I don't know. We'll think about that. Either way, we're going to get the grain cart out here at least and ready to go, so that when we pick this back up next time, we're not goofing around. We're ready to get straight into our harvest. So we've got everything set up here. Before we dive into demoing that 790 a little bit more, we finished harvesting over here in field 2. So I want to get all this equipment back up into the yard, get our corn dumped into the bin, and honestly get these combines started off on field 3, because that's going to take a little while, probably a couple of hours even with the 2 combines. And so I want to get those workers squared away before we dive into doing some harvest for ourselves. And so in order to do that, we need to get the truck back up to the farm here, empty it out into the bins, and, just get everything squared away. And the other thing that I want to do is get the deep bander going over there on field 2. And so we've got the fertilizer and everything all set up already over here into this truck, or into this tractor and set up, so it's all ready to go. it just needs us to get over there and get him running. So while this truck unloads here into the pit, we're gonna at least bring this tractor over into the main yard, make sure it's repaired and fueled up. It looks like it's good to go. And so let's just bring this up into the main yard here. And once I get this truck fully emptied, we'll use this to go back up to the field, get him started off, and then we will bring another piece of equipment back with us. All right, let's set up course play here. Course generation, field 2. We're gonna do 3 headland passes, I think. We're gonna set the overlap to 0 because that didn't seem to work out so well for us last time. And let's see what kind of a course we get here. He wants to go at an angle, which is fine with me. So we're gonna go ahead and just take this course. And as always, the starting point is just in the most awkward location for where I'm already set up. So we'll whip around here. Start at the first point. He needs to be refilled. Oh, that's right. The mod author told me this mod has an issue where technically the hopper he's using behind here requires seed and fertilizer. So I just need to come in here and say refill seed. It's not going to use it technically, but it needs like 1 seed in there to be able to get started on the course. So I don't think this is going to cost us any extra money. It's just necessary so that he doesn't think that he's empty. So we're going to run up here real quick because I didn't think about the fact that I've got equipment sitting in the way. We got a little bit of corn left in this grain cart. So we're going to go ahead and park him over on the other shoulder, and then I've got to get both of these combines out of the way as well, I think. And it does not look like this deep bander is deep banding. Hey, what is your deal? Did I forget to turn you on? Is that what I did? Stop, driver. Yes. Let's try and let's try this again. I'm gonna run him back over here to the start point now that it's turned on, and I'm gonna say drive course, and hopefully this time he's going to actually deep band. What do you got? You got deep bending? You do. All right. And silver lining is that gives me a couple extra seconds to get these combines going. So I'm going to start this up because they always take a second to get started. And then we're going to do the unthinkable. We're going to park it right on the road. Oh, wait, we've got plenty of grass area right here. We can park it right there. I'm going to leave that guy running. And then we're going to jump over here and do the same thing with this guy. Man, these combines are dirty. We're going to need to wash these up at some point here. Either way, we got that all squared away. We're going to let those warm up a bit. Run this corn up to the yard and dump it into that semi. And in the meantime, that deep bander is going to go to town. So we do not need to worry about him too much. We just need to go here. And then once we get these combines set up on field 3, and hopefully they'll be a little bit more automated than I had on field 2 here, we will get back over to this 790 because I really want to give that a shot. And in fact, I'm actually tempted to do the demo field first, and then if that goes really well, that 790 was killing the acres. We might actually just want to use that to do our larger field. I'm trying to think now. What do I want to do? It's 4 rows wider than what I'm using right now, and it goes about a mile an hour faster. So all in all, you know, I mean, I think we're, math is hard, 30–40% faster with that one machine. So we're just running out here to our combines again. Get them brought up. I thought I left this guy on. Oh well. Get these guys brought back up to the yard, wash them up, and I will make a decision by then, hopefully. This deep bender is doing a nice job. Getting that corn stubble turned in. And if I look at the map real quick, we're fertilizing as we go. So that's awesome. We're gonna park this guy right up here, grab a pressure washer, and give it just a quick wash. And getting the other combine brought up to the yard as well while we're at it. And then we're gonna go check on that deep bender real quick before we kick off another job. I wanna make sure he's not running into any issues on the other end of the field, although just looking at the horizon there, it looks like he did a good job. He's just over that hill now, so he's already halfway around this big field, which is pretty cool. Another combine back up at the farm here, getting washed. Alright, so both those are washed up. Let's jump up and take a peek at how we're doing with the deep bender. He is going to town here and making good progress. We're already going around onto the curvy bits here, so ideally that should go pretty well. Is 6 miles an hour the right speed for this particular utility? I just want to make sure I'm not running into any course play issues. I think that's right. That says 21 miles an hour, so obviously that's not the correct number. It looks like he's going all right. Let's just open course play up here though and give this a little bit of an oomph. Make sure that it's not bugged still due to the kilometers an hour thing. There we go. It's still 6 miles an hour, so I think that's the appropriate speed. So we're just going to let this guy go. He's doing a okay job here. He's got 55 minutes of deep bending to do. So good luck, sir. That's all for today. Cutter out.